Folks, imagine this. You're staring down a season that's felt like a silver and black roller coaster straight out of the old Oakland Coliseum days. Full of promise, a few gut-wrenching drops, and that nagging sense you're one big play away from flipping the script. That's the Las Vegas Raiders in 2025, Raiders Nation. 8 games left, and while the scoreboard hasn't been kind, there's one storyline that's got me fired up like Al Davis charging the field back in '76. It's the kind of under-the-radar gem that reminds us why we love this game. The signing of cornerback Eric Stokes. Yeah, that Eric Stokes, the guy the Packers scooped up in the first round who looked like a bust on paper. But hold on to your pirate ship hats, because this one's working out better than anyone could have scripted. Let's set the scene here in the neon glow of Allegiant Stadium, what we Raiders faithful call the Death Star for good reason. It's been a tough sledding for head coach Pete Carroll and GM John Spytek in their inaugural silver and black rodeo. They came in swinging this offseason, loading up the roster with moves aimed at turning heads in the brutal AFC West. We're talking fresh blood on offense, defensive tweaks to shore up that leaky run game, and a vow to channel the commitment to excellence that Al Davis etched into our DNA. But man, has it delivered? Not exactly. The Raiders sit mired in the mud, scraping by with flashes of brilliance amid a sea of what-ifs. Turnovers piling up, red zone woes, and that nagging inability to close out halves. It's felt like a rerun of those lean Los Angeles years in the 90s, when the just win, baby mantra tested every last fan's loyalty. Yet, amid the frustration, one move is shining brighter than the Vegas Strip at midnight. Eric Stokes at cornerback. Signed as a low-risk flyer after 4 up-and-down years in Green Bay, Stokes was supposed to be depth, maybe a spark plug for a secondary that's been torched by the likes of Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Remember, this guy's resume screamed cautionary tale. Drafted 29th overall in 2021, Stokes burst onto the scene with that athleticism that had scouts drooling, 6'1", 4.3 speed, the kind of cover corner who could shadow prime Davante Adams back when Adams was torching Green Bay twice a year. But injuries. Oh boy. Hamstrings, ankles, you name it. Stokes suited up for just 12 games combined in 22 and 23. Then came 2024, his healthy year, where he logged every snap but graded out like a mid-pack rental. 52% success rate in coverage, coughing up 70th out of 93 corners in adjusted DVOA metrics. Yards after catch. A nightmare. Targeted often, burned plenty. The Packers let him walk, and whispers were he'd bounce around as a special teams ace. Fast forward to now, and Raiders Nation. Get this, Stokes is straight up balling. Through 9 games, he's locked down with a 65% success rate, surrendering just 4.3 yards per reception when receivers dare test him. That's elite territory, folks, putting him in the conversation with the league's lockdown artists like Sauce Gardner or Pat Certain too. He's snagged 2 picks already, forced a fumble that swung a Monday nighter, and his tackling efficiency? Up 15% from last year. It's not just stats, it's film room poetry. Watch the tape from that heartstopper against the Chargers 2 weeks back. Stokes mirrors Quentin Johnston on a deep post, undercuts the throw like he's reading tea leaves, and nearly hauls in the pick-six. Pete Carroll's eyes lit up post-game, and you could hear the echo of John Madden's gravelly laugh from the broadcast booth. Boom! That's Raiders football, baby. Now, let's break it down tactically, because this isn't luck, it's scheme meeting talent in the desert heat. Carroll, drawing from his Seahawks glory days, has Stokes playing with that sticky man coverage we haven't seen since Charles Woodson patrolled these parts in the aughts. No more zone soft spots where divisional foes like the Broncos' Cortland Sutton feast. Instead, it's press at the line, mirroring hips, and trusting that edge presence from Max Crosby to flush quarterbacks into Stokes' waiting arms. Compare it to last season, Raiders corners allowed 7.2 yards per target league-wide. With Stokes anchoring one side, it's down to 5.8. That's a 20% swing in field position, turning potential 70-yard bombs into 3rd and longs. And get this, against the Chiefs in Week 6, Stokes shadowed Hollywood Brown for 42 snaps, holding him to 3 catches on 11 targets. Mahomes audibled out of 3 deep shots. In a division where aerial assaults define rivalries, think those epic Oakland KC shootouts of the 70s, when Stabler and Len Dawson traded haymakers. Stokes is the antidote we've craved. But here's the analyst in me piping up, channeling voices like ESPN's Aaron Schatz, who nailed it. Cornerback coverage is wildly inconsistent year to year. Stats bounce, grades wobble, even scouting eyes play tricks. Schatz pointed to Stokes as Exhibit A, And he's spot on. Will this hot streak hold through the holiday gauntlet? The guy's 26, in his prime, but that injury history looms like a storm cloud over Tahoe. Still, for a team that's hemorrhaged picks on busts before, remember the Tyrell Johnson era? This feels like vintage Raiders rebellion. It's the underdog ethos that birthed legends like Marcus Allen's 1983 Tuck Rule Rumble. Wait, no, that's Tuck Everlasting. I mean the Immaculate Reception revenge in Super Bowl XI. Point is, Stokes embodies that gritty, prove-em-wrong fire Al Davis lit under this franchise. Picture this fictional sideline huddle. I'd kill for the mic on this one. Raiders DC Patrick Graham, pulling Stokes aside after a practice rep. Eric, you're not just covering receivers, you're owning the moment. Keep that chip on your shoulder, it's what separates us from the pack. Stokes, flashing that quiet Wisconsin grin, fires back, Coach, Green Bay taught me patience. Vegas, it's given me fire. Raiders Nation deserves a shutdown secondary, and I'm all in. And from the stands, a die-hard from the original Autumn Wind crew chimes in, Stokes is our new Woodson, pirate flag flying high. Just wait till we stick it to Denver next week. Looking ahead, this Stokes renaissance could be the fulcrum for a late-season surge. 8 games to go, Broncos, Chargers rematch, that Thanksgiving bloodbath with the Chiefs. If he sustains this, say, top 15 PFF grade through January, it flips the script on draft positioning. No more top 5 lottery ticket. We're talking mid-round steals and a real shot at the wild card. Re-sign him next off-season? Absolutely, if the price tag's under $12 million per. Imagine Stokes paired with a healthy Nate Hobbs in the slot, Crosby terrorizing edges. That's a defense that echoes the 80s steel curtain vibes we stole for Super Bowl XVIII. Expert take from my old broadcast buddy, a fictional scout named Razor Ramirez. Stokes is the steal of the summer. Inconsistent position. Sure. But in Vegas, inconsistency breeds legends. Raiders Nation, as the commitment to excellence echoes through the Death Star, let's rally around this spark. Eric Stokes isn't just a signing, he's the heartbeat we needed. Tune in Sunday as we face those orange-clad pests from the mile high, and who knows? One shutdown stand at a time, we might just hijack the playoffs. Just win, baby. Keep the faith, hit that subscribe for more silver and black breakdowns, and I'll catch you after the whistle. Go Raiders!